is the Taco Bell one-on-one championship. Shaq versus Hakeem. Supposed to have been September 30th, 1995. Earlier that year, the Rockets had beat the Magic in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a ploy by Shaq. He had put out, I forget if it was like the New York Times, like he put it in some magazine or newspaper, basically a letter saying like, hey, good job, you beat us, but I want revenge. I want you one-on-one. And Taco Bell got behind it. As you can see on your screen, if you're watching on YouTube, they did an ad where him and Shaq and Olajuwon were riding around Central Park. And I don't know why they were dressed as 40s nerds with little pinwheel hats and carrying around Taco Bell bags. But that was the idea for, man, nothing gets me in the mood for a one-on-one pay-per-view fight, like dressing two guys up as some fucking nerdlingers.
And Taco Bell.
Taco Bell with little bow ties and suspenders.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But the plan was, and this is all like, it was going to be at Donald Trump was involved. It was going to be at the Trump Taj Mahal. Like Shaq was flying in on Trump's plane, and like hours before it was supposed to, or like a day or two before it was supposed to begin, or go down. Apparently, Olajuwon got sick or had some sort of injury, and I got to back out. The speculation, it's never been confirmed, but the rumor is that David Stern butted in and was like, no, you're not doing this unsanctioned basketball game for money on pay-per-view, which they were already advertising. If you go on YouTube, there's commercials out there for like, hey, order the one-on-one championship, Shaq versus Hakeem. Like this was going to happen.
You gotta love David Stern. You gotta love David Stern. All about his damn bottom line. This would have been fun to see, but I don't think it would have been as fun for Hakeem as people probably would have thought. Yes, Hakeem tore Shaq up in the finals, but we've seen what a motivated Shaq is like, and Hakeem in his older years, one-on-one, no teammates, no rest. I don't know how he would have fared against Shaq, but shout outs to David Stern again, ruining somebody else's life out there. Rest in peace to David Stern, absolutely, probably one of the best commissioners ever in sports. But
not hesitant to be, if he doesn't like something, it's just, nope, we're pulling the plug right now.
We ain't doing that. We're not doing that.
Get at it. We're putting this on ice like that.
That Kobe trade. That trade.
Well, I was gonna say like the Ewing envelope, but
gotta love it. Gotta love it.
I gotta go watch this ad of them. I watched it before. It's wacky. Shaq did a lot of wacky ads in the 90s. Again, like if you want to have if you want to go down a fun YouTube wormhole and you're listening to this, just go on YouTube and look up Shaq like 90s commercials. Man, if you think this new version of Shaq today it will do anything, nah, this has been Shaq the whole time.
Yeah, Kazam.
Kazam, Steel. When he joined the Lakers, remember his press conference where he shouted out, he was like, listen, man, I just want to have fun, drink Pepsi, eat Taco Bell. Like he was just shouting out his sponsors.
Shaq is one of the most like he doesn't get credit for keeping the league also afloat as well, because Shaq being everywhere kept eyes on the NBA. Shaq being a rapper, Shaq doing all these endorsements. Right. Even now, Shaq doing all these endorsements, people probably put money into these endorsements now because, oh wait, well, Shaq is doing it. The General is making a killing right now because of Shaq. like it was just Geico. It was a couple other insurance companies. The General just smooth right on in. Once they got Shaq, forget it.
No, yeah, and he's got a chicken place now. He's got like Shaq's Big Chicken. While also he's big in Papa John's. Like he's competing ostensibly against himself at this point.
Right. He's just doing stuff. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm all for it. Whatever way you feel like you can make more money, make more money. And you're not hurting anybody because he's also putting people on too. It's not like he's just doing it and he's keeping everything for himself. He's putting players, rappers, other actors, he's putting people on and putting family members on. Generational wealth is important, and Shaq is the prime example of that at this point.
Yeah, but going back to the Taco Bell one-on-one championship, would you have paid? I don't even know how much this friggin' thing would have cost. Let's say, how much would you? That's a better question. How much would you have paid? Because the format would have been. I know the format was 10 rounds. I don't know what that means. Like
10 rounds?
You score a point, and then that's one round. Like I don't quite understand what a whole round would have been one-on-one. But how much would you pay for 10 rounds of one-on-one? And do you do a pre-show? Like, do you have two other?
Right. Do you have like Muggsy Bogues and like Rod Strickland?
Spud Webb? Like,
yeah, Muggsy Bogues and Spud Webb go one-on-one or something like that. I want to fast forward it to like now. If this was now, Shaq and Hakeem Prime, I would pirate it. I would pirate it.
Nah, you just find the guy on Twitch who's streaming it.
I'd find the link. I have a site for stuff like that. so yeah, I probably wouldn't pay for it. It's cool. It's a cool idea in theory because they tried it with Dr. J and what's the name, and Kareem a long time ago when they played one-on-one. But after that, you didn't see too many one-on-ones.
No. Maybe for good reason. But
yeah, that. I'm not. How much would you have paid for that?
Again, I wouldn't have. I'm not really that interested.
I'd send you the link.
Yeah, again, I would ask you for the link. Like, yeah. You would have to really add some razzle dazzle to this. And again, maybe there's details out there I couldn't find them, but like, if it was just going to be a one-on-one tournament with no sort of accoutrement to it, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could stand paying $20 for that. Nor do I care about watching Shaq and Hakeem one-on-one. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, you're not playing for a title,
right? Like, if you win that, then that means you get Hakeem's ring or something like that.
Right? Now that would have been so. Like, Hakeem has to give me his ring.
Or if Hakeem loses, the Rockets championship is null and void, and Orlando Magic are the champions.
Like, I get his power Space Jam style. Like,
right, I get his power Space Jam now, and now Shaq is over here dream shaking and doing 15-foot jump shots and stuff like that.
Wow.
Now Shaq is Wilt Chamberlain scoring 100 points. Like.
Wow, I think that's where we're going to end it.
Mm.
For today.